Good afternoon, guys and girls. Rob here with you. 15th race out of 21. How about that? North Wilkesboro Speedway. North Wilkesboro Speedway. We got Problem and Trouble 3 and 4. And that's it. 3 and 4 is a trouble. Problem and Trouble. So may not have a lot this race. We'll see. Pit crew and escape, nothing changes. No, there's no changes on the escape or repair. So nothing happens there. No, nothing at all. So we are ready to go. 25 turns here at Wilkesboro. Green flag. Top group 8. Top group 8 will be Control. Let me run through the top 10 for you. Barry Bodine, Wayne Anderson, Butch Miller, Kevin Harvick, Tammy Jo Kirk, Bob Keselowski, Tony Roper, Lonnie Rush Jr., Randy Tolsma, and Ron Hornaday Jr. Okay, 8 is Control. Let's get red, white, and blue. And we're ready. Control, Tony Roper, 3 gas pedals. Barry Bodine, 3 brake pedals. 2 and 4, and already we have a lead change. Tony Roper to the front. Keselowski, 3 against 4. 3 against 4. 3 and 6. Another lead change. Bob Keselowski. Now, Butch Miller, 3 against 4. 5 and 4. And Wayne Anderson, 3 against 4. 5 and 6. One lap down, and Bob Keselowski leads this 37 truck field. Middle group 8. Middle group 8, Control. Control in the middle group. Ron Barfield Jr., 4 gas pedals. 4 gas pedals. And it's after Barry Bodine, he'll get him. Andy Houston now with 4 gas pedals. 6, no. Ron Fellows with 1 gas pedal. 2. Lance Norrick, 3 gas pedals. 1, he will get Ron Barfield Jr., who has not got 6 brake pedals. Mike Wallace, 4 gas pedals. That's 5. Mike Bliss, 4 gas pedals. That's 6. Ron Hornaday Jr., double control. He could get the lead, in fact. 5 gas pedals. 6 gas pedals. He gets a second try. 4 gas pedals, 1 brake pedal, no pass. Randy Tolsma, 3 gas pedals. That's 6. And that will do it for lap 2. Third lap up. Back group Control. Back group Control. All right. Stacy Compton starting dead last in the field. 5 gas pedals. 3 gas pedals. He's looking for 2 on the odd side. Brian Refner has 1 brake pedal. He does not have 2. Stacy Compton, 37th to 11th. Chris Horn, 1 gas pedal. New. B.A. Wilson, 2 gas pedals. New. Rick Corelli, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the odd, and it'll be Kevin Sawinski who will end up getting passed by Rick Corelli. Corelli, 33rd to 15th. Dennis Setzer, 5 gas pedals. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 odd. Rick Corelli, 2 brake pedals. You got control in that, no pass. Crawford, 3 gas pedals, no. Biffle, 4 gas pedals. 1 on the odd. Tolsma has 2 brake pedals, no pass. Jack Sprague, 5 gas pedals. 6 gas pedals, no pass. Terry Cook, 3 gas pedals, 5. Chuck Bound, 2 gas pedals, that's 6. Jimmy Hensley, 5 gas pedals, that's 6. Joe Ruttman, 5 gas pedals, that's 1. On the even, and then I'm sorry, 2 on the odd. Stacy Compton has 2 brake pedals, no pass. Tony Raines, 5 gas pedals, 6 gas pedals. And Jay Sauter, 5 gas pedals, 6 gas pedals again. Wow. A lot of big names stay in the back. 4th lap upcoming. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. 9 and a 16 to be 25. Chuck Bound. All right. We'll see if Terry Cook with 3 can follow along. Yes. Jack Sprague with 5. Yes. Greg Biffle with 4. Yes. Rick Crawford with 3. No. So we got 4-car train right here. Going to try to pass Jimmy Hensley. Chuck Bound, 2 gas pedals is all. Gets him. Goes after Dominic Dobson. No. So just 1 pass, but 4 of them pass Jimmy Hensley. So he didn't feel too good about that, I'm sure. Lap 5 upcoming. Pedal to the metal once again. Pedal to the metal. 8 and a 12. That's 20. And that's Jay Sauter this time. Jay Sauter. All right. Tony Raines can come along for 5 gas pedals. Yes. Rutman, 5 gas pedals. Yes. Dominic Dobson, 2 gas pedals. No. So now Sauter with 5 gas pedals, going from 20th. Let's see how far up he can go. Goes after Barry Bodine in the middle group. Yes. Goes after Andy Houston. No, he only gets 1. Wow. Bad luck there. But Morgan gets pushed back. I'm sorry. Morgan and Bodine get pushed back. Yeah. That's what happens there. And we're ready for lap 6. Here we go. Middle group 4. Trouble in the middle group. Trouble in the middle group. All right. Let's see how much trouble it is. If 6 of them go, we'll go to the bottom group. We'll see. Tony Raines, 9. 4. Sauter, 11. 8. Andy Houston, 8. 8. Ron Fellows, 6. 9. Rick Corelli, 6. 8. Ron Barfield Jr., 7. 6. Mike Wallace, 7. 5. Mike Bliss, 6. 10. Stacy Compton, 8. 5. Ron Hornaday, 10. 9. Randy Tolsma, 7. 6. Lonnie Rush Jr., 7. 6. So we will not quite go to the back group. Joe Ruttman, 5 gas pedals to move up. Yes. Barry Bodine, 2. No. Rob Morgan, 2. Yes. Dominic Dobson, 2. No. Chuck Bound, 2. Yes. Uh-oh. Scam likely. Perfect time to call, right? Yeah. Right during my race. And we will see if there are any out of the event. We got 3 right here. With trouble, we're in the top. We're in the first third of the race, so 9. So Ron Fellows, 9 to stay in the race or less. 6. Corelli, 9 or less. 5. Mike Bliss, 9 or less. 11, he's out. Out of the event, lap 6. Mike Bliss. All right, so 2, Mike Bliss is out. Now it's time for pit stops. 1 and 2 right here. 3 and 4 for this area. 5 and 6 for this area. 1 and be the top group. Be the top group. All right. Let's get a few. Shouldn't need too many, maybe. Let's see. See if this is enough. Lance Norrick, 7 for a pit stop. 4. Tony Roper, 7. 11. Tammy Jo Kirk, 7. 8. Kevin Harvick, 10. 8. Butch Miller, 7. 11. Wayne Anderson, 7. 7. Bob Keselowski to stay in the lead, 8. No, he's going to lose the lead. He is going to lose the lead. Wayne Anderson comes out of the pits in the lead. Harvick, 2nd. Norrick, 3rd. All right, so Bob Keselowski loses the lead here, lap 7. Lap 8. Top group 6. Top group 6 heat. Top group heat. Butch Miller has heat 3 gas pedals against 3 brake pedals, but Anderson has a chip. 3 on 3. 3 on 6. Anderson no longer has a chip. Kevin Harvick will be our leader. Now 3 gas pedals against 3 brake pedals. 1 against 5, and he'll keep his chip too. Harvick to the lead. Lap 8, lap 9 coming up. Top group 4. Trouble in the top group. Trouble in the top group. Now, if we have as many as 4 up here to have problems, we'll go to this group. So we'll see what happens. Tony Roper, 8 to escape. 6. Tammy Jo Kirk, 7. 6. Butch Miller, 8. 7. Bob Keselowski, 8. 4. Lance Norrick, 7. 7. Wayne Anderson, 7. 7. Kevin Harvick, 9. 8. No harm done. Lap 10. Top group 9. Star. Top group star. Tammy Jo Kirk, 2 gas pedals. Kevin Harvick, 4 gas pedals, 2 and 4. 6, no. Butch Miller, 3 against 4. 3 against 2, no. And that will do it for lap 10. Kevin Harvick still in the lead. Lap 11. Middle group 5. Middle group smart. Middle group smart. Chuck Bound, 2. 4 gas pedals. Joe Ruttman, double smart, so he gets 5 twice. 5 right there goes after Tony Roper. Does not pass in first time, 2 brake pedals. 6 gas pedals second time, he doesn't make any move. Tony Raines, 5 gas pedals. 2 gas pedals, 1 brake pedal, but 1 up here does not work. New. Smart. Jay Sauter, 5 gas pedals, 6. Andy Houston, 4 gas pedals. That's 3. He will go after Bob Keselowski, and he will get him because 6 brake pedals. Ron Barfield Jr., 4 gas pedals, 2. Goes after Andy Houston. Smart. 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, not 5. Mike Wallace, 4 gas pedals. 1 gas pedal going after Tammy Jo Kirk. This is smart. So she only has 1 brake pedal, not 2. She'll make him. Mike Wallace makes a move. Stacy Compton, 5 gas pedals. 5 gas pedals going after Butch Miller with only 2 brake pedals, not 5. Stacy Compton, 11th to 5th. Ron Hornaday Jr., 5 gas pedals. 2 gas pedals after Tony Roper has 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, no pass. Randy Tolsma, 3 gas pedals. That's 2. Going after Tony Roper, we just found out he had 3, but not 5. Tolsma takes 7th place from Roper. And that is it for lap 11. Lap 12, here we go. Middle group 7, Reflex. Chuck Bound, 2 gas pedals, no, not 6. Rob Morgan, 2 gas pedals, that's 2. Going after Ron Barfield, we'll get him 2 because 6 brake pedals. Joe Rutman, 5 gas pedals. 6 gas pedals, no. Tony Raines, double reflex, so he'll get 2 chances. 5 gas pedals. 4, going after Rob Morgan, he doesn't have 4 brake pedals. And Raines will get a second chance now. After Harvick, 5 on 4. 5 against 4. 4 on 4. Nothing happens. It's reflex, right? Yeah, reflex. Jay Salter, 5. 1 gas pedal. Stacy Compton, 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, not 5. Salter goes after Compton. Bob Keselowski, 3 gas pedals. 2. Going after Tony Raines? No, not happening. Reflex quality, yes. Andy Houston, 4 gas pedals. 3 gas pedals. Going after Mike Wallace, he doesn't have 6. Andy Houston, 13th to 6th. Ron Hornaday Jr., 5 gas pedals, 6. Tony Roper, 3, 6. Lonnie Rush Jr., 3, that's 5. 12 in the books. Kevin Harvick in the lead. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. 18 and 11, 29. That'll be Dave Resendez. Dave Resendez. All right, Kevin Sawinski with 2 will tag along. No. So Resendez, 3 gas pedals going after Scott Walters. Yes. Going after Dennis Setzer. No. So only makes 1 move there. 13 in the books. 14th lap upcoming. Middle group 5, Smart. Middle group Smart. Chuck Bound, 2 gas pedals, no. Barfield, 4 gas pedals, 2. There's after Wayne Anderson with 1 brake pedal, he does not have 3. Barfield, 18th to 2nd. Rutman, 5 gas pedals. 4 gas pedals, but 1 brake pedal, no pass. We say, is it Smart? Yep, he's got double Smart, so he gets a second chance. 1 gas pedal after Randy Tolsma, Smart. 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, not 4. Rutman does make it work. Stacy Compton, 5 gas pedals. 4 gas pedals, and he will get Tony Raines with 6 brake pedals. No doubt about it, Compton. Back up in the top 5 in the 4th place. Keselowski, 3 gas pedals. 3, but let's see, going after Ron Barfield. 2 brakes, no pass. Mike Wallace, 4 gas pedals. 1 brake pedal, though. Nope, not happening. Ron Hornaday, 5 gas pedals. But once again, 1 brake pedal, not happening. Tony Roper, 3 gas pedals. That's 6. That's it. 14 laps done out of 25. Top group 11, TV. Top group TV. And we don't have any TV drivers there. 16th lap upcoming. Top group 7, Reflex. Top group of Reflex. Rutman, 5 gas pedals. Reflex, Harvick has 4, 5 on 4. 5 on 3, nope. Andy Houston, 4 on 4. 2 on 2, no. Sauter, 5 on 4. 6 on 5. Stacy Compton, 5 on 4. 3 on 1. Reflex. Norick, 3 on 4. And right now we have to check Norick. It was within Harvick's range. And he will not lose his chip. And Barfield, 4 gas pedals. 3 and 5. Harvick loses his, though. Pit stop time, 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 5. So we're going to have big time pit stops this time. Wholesale stops in the back. Ron Fellows, 5. That's a 12. Corelli, 7. 7. Brian Ruffner, 7. 8. Chris Horn, 5. 8. Ken Bouchard, 5. 4. B.A. Wilson, 6. 8. Kevin Sawinski, 7. 11. Scott Walters, 7. That's 9. Dave Resendez, 8. 7. Setzer, 10. 6. Crawford, 9. 4. Hensley, 8. That's an 8. Biffle, 8. 11. Sprague, 10. That's a 7. Terry Cook, 7. 11. Dominic Dodson, 6. 8. Barry Bodine, 6. 7. They should fit right in between there. Let's see if they do. Perfectly. Perfectly. Lap 17, lap 18 upcoming. Top group 11, TV. No TV up there. Lap 19. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. 3 and a 9. That's going to be 12. And that's going to be Tammy Jo Kirk. We'll check for Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace is 4. Yes. Bob Keselowski, 3. No. So Tammy Jo Kirk, 2 gas pedals to move up. What's up, Frank Wayne Scott? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Tammy Jo Kirk. Can she make it through the field? 2 gas pedals. Yes. Ron Hornaday now. Can she get through him? Nope. And only Butch Miller gets passed by 2 different vehicles, and that's it. Lap 20 of 25 coming up. Control in the middle group. Control in the middle group. Chuck Bound, 2. 4. Wayne Anderson, 3. 1. Goes after Lance Norick, and he will get his chip. Wow, Norick, no chip now. Randy Tolsma, 3. 4. Tony Raines, 5. 2 gas pedals. Goes after Barfield. No pass. 2 brake pedals. Keselowski. 3 gas pedals. Going after Ruttman. He's got more than 2 brake pedals, though. Butch Miller. 3. 4. Mike Wallace. 4. 5. Ron Hornaday. Double control. 5 gas pedals. 2. And he does not pass Salter the first try. And a 6 gas pedal, no. Tony Roper, 3. 5. Nope, that's it. 4 to go. Middle group 10, middle group skill. Middle group skill. Wayne Anderson, 3. 1, he's going after Ruttman. 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, no pass. Tolsma, 3. 6. Rob Morgan, 2. 2, he's going after Andy Houston. Skill, 1, 2, 3, he doesn't have 5. Rob Morgan, 16th to 6. Tony Raines, 5 gas pedals. 5 gas pedals. He is going to pass Stacy Compton. Compton does not have 6. No time. Raines to 4th. Bob Keselowski, 3. 1, goes after Barfield. 1, 2, 3 brake pedals, no pass. Butch Miller, 3 gas pedals. 1, goes after Jay Salter with 1, 2, 3 brake pedals. He doesn't have 5. Butch Miller, 13th to 5th. Passing Jay Salter. Mike Wallace, 4 gas pedals. Whoa. Let's try it again, boys and girls. Oh, it went all the way around the back here. Let's see. Mike Wallace, 4 gas pedals. That's 5. Tammy Jo Kirk, 2. 1, but 1 brake pedal, no pass. Ron Hornaday, 5. 2. Tony Raines, 3 brake pedals, no pass. Lonnie Rush Jr., 3 gas pedals. Goes after Butch Miller, 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have 5. Lonnie Rush Jr., 8th to 5th. 4 to go. Yeah. The road course vehicles, they got torn up. Let's see. Top group. Smart. About to give out an energy here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe that'd help. Smart, top group. Double Smart Ruttman, 5 on 4. 4 on 3, try again. 4 on 5. And he'll pass Kevin Harvick. Point leader Ruttman does. Smart. Tony Raines, 5 on 5. 4 on 2. Barfield, 4 on 5. 4 on 1, no. 3 to go. Top group 7, Reflex. Top group Reflex. Harvick, 3 against 4. 2 against 3. Morgan, 2 on 4. 3 on 6. No. Reflex, Rush, 3 on 4. 2 on 5. Lonnie Rush Jr.'s in the lead. Double Reflex for Raines. So it is 5 against 3. 4 on 3, try again. He gets a double reflex try. 4 on 5, Tony Raines will take a lead from Lonnie Rush Jr. Lance Norrick, 3 on 5. 5 on 4, nope. And Barfield, 4 on 5. Nope, 5 gas pedals, no pass. 2 to go. Tony Raines in the lead. Back group 7, Reflex. Back group Reflex. Sawinski, 2 gas pedals. 6. Biffle, 4. 4. He's going after 4 on the even. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the even. Keselowski has 1 brake pedal, no pass. What do we see? 7 is Reflex. Terry Cook, 3. 5. Corelli with a chip, 4 gas pedals. 4 gas pedals might be able to do it. 4 on the even. We said Reflex, 1, 2. And does not take his chip. Corelli will keep the chip. Resendez, 3 gas pedals. 4, that's going to cost him a chip. 6 on the even. Wayne Anderson. Resendez loses his chip, gets 18th. Dennis Setzer, 5 gas pedals. 1 gas pedal, 3 on the odd. 1, 2, 3 on the odd. 1, 2. He doesn't. Sauter doesn't have 3. Setzer moves up. Crawford now, 3 gas pedals. That's 3. 6 on the odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the odd. Chuck Bound does not have 5 to fight that. Crawford setting himself up. Jimmy Hensley, 5 gas pedals. 3. 4 on the odd. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the odd. Stacy Compton will move back, and another chip will not be used. Jack Sprague, 6 gas pedals. 5 gas pedals. 1 on the odd. 1 on the odd. Tony Roper. Reflex and a brake, 2 brake pedals, but he's got a chip. Spins his chip. Jack Sprague up to 9th. We're down to the last lap of the race. White flag is out. White flag flies. 7 in the back group. It'll be Reflex in the back. So Tony Raines will win his first race unless there's a double Reflex back here. I don't think there is. No. Nope. So Tony Raines will win. Even if it was, they wouldn't be able to reach him. So Tony Raines wins his first race in the series this year. Reflex. Sawinski, 2 gas pedals. 6 gas pedals. No. Biffle, 4 gas pedals. Leaner, 2 gas pedals. That's 1 on the even. 1 on the even side. Butch Miller does not have 6. Biffle, 30th to 8th. What about that last lap pass? How about that? Terry Cook, 3 gas pedals. 3 gas pedals. 1 on the odd. Greg Biffle has Reflex and a brake pedal. 2. No pass. Bob Keselowski, 3 gas pedals. 3. 5 on the odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the odd. Randy Tolsma has 2 brakes. No pass. No pass in. Nope. Reflex. Jay Sauter, 5 gas pedals. 6. No. Chuck Bound, 2 gas pedals. 2. This might be a pass. 5 on the even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the even. Andy Houston does not have 6, that's for sure. Stacy Compton, 5 gas pedals. That's 4. That's going to be 2 on the even side. And look, Ron Hornaday does not have 6. Compton will move all the way up to the top 10. Tony Roper, 3 gas pedals. 6, and that will do it for our race. Tony Raines is the winner of this event. How about that? Rob, are the trucks racing at Nashville in your season? I love that track. They are not. They are not. But I do have that track. I didn't have all of the tracks. I had I-70. I had Evergreen. I had some others. Frank. Um, we, after I write the finishing order down, would you be willing to stay here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes? I mean, would you be willing to stay around maybe 15 minutes from right now? Because it's going to probably take me 5 minutes to write these down. Maybe even 10. If you're willing to hang around, I'll talk to you. I sure will. And if you're willing to talk to me, then I will tell you what I got and how I've been doing it. Sure. Okay. Sounds good. A lot of times, that's why I invite people that have a cam. A lot of times I'll talk off camera with you, like cam to cam with you, but it's not broadcast over the internet. So if you ever have a camera and you're just willing to just talk to me, face talk, face chat, or whatever you want to call it, I'll do that, and I'll sit here for an hour and talk to you about racing. I just don't always. I don't like to make the longest videos. A lot of times, a lot of people don't like watching them if they see it's going to last 3 hours. It turns them away from it. But if you ever wanted to come on and just talk to me, you got a cam or whatever, I can send you an invite. We don't even have to go live. You can just sit here and we can just chat, whatever they call it, face chat or whatever they call it, which is awesome. We do that a lot of times. Bob Bryant, what's going on? Bob will tell you. Bob will tell you a lot of times we sit in here for 2-3 hours, sip our coffee and cocoa or whatever we got going on, and sit until we go to bed at night. A lot of nights. We do that a lot. Give you guys a rundown in a minute. We just have fun. It is a good time. You're right, Bob. It is. We do it. Sit back, talk about nothing that means anything. We don't do politicking. We don't do none of that. We don't do we do the weather. We talk about the weather a lot, but we don't do the politicking. Nope. So anybody that sits back and worries all day about what's happening, no, you ain't gonna get that on our chat. How's the weather in Carolina? What's up, Dave? Dave will tell you. We talk about the weather. We'll talk about maybe having another show soon about something else or whatever. We'll talk about what we're going to do down the road a lot of times. Yeah, we enjoy it. Take me a couple more minutes. I'm down to 24th driver right now. It was 37 of them. So worst thing about this game, paperwork. But it's worth it. It's worth it. This is when I wish I had a co-host, while I'm doing this. Co-hosted me. Also in chat with them, Only had one truck fall out of the race, and that was Mike Bliss. Bliss has had a bad season. He has not run well. All right. Now, let's do this. Let's pull some we'll do a magic trick here real quick, right? All righty. Yeah. Welcome everybody that's just watched. I see that Patton is going to Denver. Peyton. Yeah, Peyton is. Yeah, Peyton. Yeah. I didn't have all of the truck racing set. So I went with the 1990 set that I do have, and I had 21 tracks handy. I'm sure I got more than that, but I had 21 handy in my hand at the time. So I said, I'm gonna have a 21 race truck season, not go back to any track at all. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to Bristol next. Bristol, the Escape goes down one next time. So that should be a little fun. We still got Martinsville to come, and Darlington is where we end at. So that could be a wreck fest. I don't know. Bristol, problem at 3, trouble at 6. Yeah, trouble at 6 is not good. When you got troubles at 6, 7, and 8, that's not what you want. Or 9, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah. I mean, I've got all the races. Yeah. Through 12 races, I can tell you the point stats. Now, I know you were 98 was not the first year for the trucks. 98 was a year one of my good friends got in the truck series with RC Cola. He's a guy I grew up with. Stacy Compton. Let's see. There he is. He's from the area. And Jay Salter, you want to see the Salter truck? I got the Salter truck right here. That's the old GM. Oh, yeah, 95. Yeah, 95 was the first year. And that was Mike Skinner, I think, won it. I think Mike Skinner won the first year, inaugural year. I think Skinner won it. I think he did. And by 98, he was running with 31 car for Hendrick, not Hendrick, Childress. So this is the season that Ron Hornaday won. And Hornaday's not leading the points here. He definitely is not. Through 15 races. Now, I don't have through 15. I got it through 12, though. Top 10 after 12 races. And like I say, I've run 3 since then. And Hornaday ran well. And Dave, you're a big Ernie Irvin fan. Watch that 14th race. You may like it. 12 races in. Point leader's Joe Ruttman. He's the point leader. He just finished 5th there. Jack Sprague is 2nd in the points. And the guy that actually won the points that year, let's see, Ron Hornaday Jr. just had a bad race too. He's 3rd in my points. Jay Salter is 4th in the points. Okay. Scott Walters. Not a good race there for him. He's going to be falling back a little bit probably. He is top 5 right now. Well, Stacy Compton, top 10, another top 10 for him. He's probably going to be moving up. Bob Keselowski, he's been running real steady. What did Keselowski do in this race? 26. That's not steady. That's not good. Greg Biffle. He's been up for 8th. He's running steady all the time too. Jimmy Hensley, 15th in this race. He's 9th in the points. And Tony Roper, believe it or not, Tony Roper in that green truck, he's 20th right here. He's 10th in the points right now. So he may have fallen down with his couple of finishes he's had in these last 3 races. But race 16 we'll have at Bristol. And like I say, race 21, the final race of the year is Darlington. And I should make it like a 30-lap race. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll run everything. Let the Charlotte race be 30, which it was, and then maybe Darlington go 30. Maybe we'll do that. Just for trucks. So, yeah. The tracks, I'm sure, if I would have hung around long enough, I could have found them. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get this off, and I'm going to show off the trucks that Dave helped. He put about an hour and a half worth of work into it. Dwayne put about an hour and a half worth of work into it. I spent a whole weekend, 2 days on the weekend, plus that hour and a half, probably 14 hours, 13 hours or something into doing the research on these trucks. And then PJet did all of the colors for the trucks. He did all of them. He didn't ask for any of my input. And we just got 50. All I did was the top 50 in points. Okay? Top 50 in points. Some of the guys you may be missing that ran decent or whatever, but I just got the top 50 in points. I run about anywhere from 34 to 40 trucks a race. 34 to 40. If you want to run 43 every race, do it. I say go for it. But I always ran everybody in the top 25. I run them every race. Everybody in the top 25 in the points, I like to keep them running. And we, keep their points going. Any of them below 25, if they miss a race, I'm not worried about it too much. Some of these guys, the part-timers, still are able to win because you can see some of their traits. Dennis Setzer that year. Dennis Setzer was a part-time driver, but look at that. He's got 5 gas pedals, 5 traits, and a brake pedal, and 10 fast pit, 10 escape. That's not a scrubby driver. He just did not race every race. So I make sure I pick him out, take Ernie Irvin out, 2 or 3 of them that really, really run well. I'm not going to let them dominate my truck series. I just realize they run part-time, and I'll let them run a couple races here and there, but not much. The ones that maybe part-time but only have, let's say, something like this. Yeah, Andy Houston is. Tommy, he's Tommy's son. Yes, so they're cousins. And I mean, not let's see how it. She's his aunt. So Tommy Houston. No, they're cousins. Tommy Houston and Teresa Houston Earnhardt they were cousins. Tommy Houston. Do you remember Tommy? He used to run a 6 car in the Busch Series. Tommy Houston, good a guy as you ever wanted to meet. I've met him a few times. Good a guy as you ever wanted to meet. He would stop. I'm going to tell you right now, if a man would have had a beer in his hand and he could tell you you're thirsty, he'd hand it to you. That was the kind of guy he was. If he drank, I'm not even sure he drank. Good a guy as ever was. But Andy Houston was a good guy too. Andy Houston, he ran, let's see, I can show you his paint scheme and you can kind of tell. Andy Houston ran that paint scheme right there for a while, red and yellow, and had McDonald's on it. And then he had some kind of tooling company on it for a while. For a few years, yes, Andy ran the '96 Mickey D's in the Cup for a little bit. Yeah, right. McDonald's, that's right. And that's the thing. He had McDonald's a little bit in '95 as well. And they were happy with him. And he was real tight with Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott kind of got McDonald's into the sport, along with Junior Johnson. They helped get McDonald's into the sport. So Bill Elliott got together with Andy Houston. They got a team going there. And he ran that '96 car. Yeah, you're right. Exactly right. Yep. But this was when he was running the number 60 truck. And he was running that. He was running that truck, I think, maybe for Roush. I think he was running that for Roush. Because Ruttman had a truck for Roush. Oh, yeah. Greg Biffle ran that 50 truck for Roush. And I think that 60 truck of Houston was run for Roush. And they may have had one more. They may have had that 06 Randy McDonald. I'm not sure. Yeah. I miss the classic sponsors we used to have. Yeah. Yeah, like the old Tide ride. Does anybody remember the Tide card number 10? Senior was my favorite. Then Junior. Oh, okay. Junior was never my favorite. Junior, I get along. He's all right, I guess. I always liked Dale Senior. He was always one of my favorites. I like Kyle Busch a lot when he raced the 18. I'm real interested in seeing what he's going to do with the 8 car this year. I like anybody that's really aggressive on the track. I liked Ernie Irvan. I was a big Ernie Irvan fan. I don't care if you drive Ford, Chevrolet, what. If you remember back in the 80s, there was a guy that had HIV, and his name was help me out, guys. He drove a 25 car. I got his set back. I got a set in there where he raced. Yeah, Tim Richmond. That's right, Tim Richmond. If you liked aggressive drivers, you had to like Tim Richmond. Tim Richmond gave nothing up to nobody. He moved people out to a damn way. He was fun to watch. Jeff Bodine. A lot of people didn't like him because he was from the Northeast. You know, taboo. You know, he's from Maine or up in that area, New York, up in that area. We're the good old boys. That's all right. He still raced. He still knew how to race, and that's what I liked about it. Anybody that brings it to the table, I like to watch him. That's what I like. And that was me. And now I don't so much watch the races no more. I don't like it. I don't like the way they divide it up in segments, and they throw caution flags all the time. No more winning races on fuel mileage, anything like that. The old Alabama gang, yeah. It was a bunch of them. Bobby, Donnie, Allison, Bobby and Donnie Allison, and then Davey Allison. Who was that little guy, little bitty guy that married Davey's sister? He drove a 12 car. Ray Bestis car. Who was that? Not Neil Bonnet. No. Neil Bonnet was part of the Alabama gang, but the one that married into the family. What was his name? Yeah, Hut Strickland. That's right, old Hut Strickland. Yeah, he was. Oh man, he had. I mean, that man was Mobile, Alabama, way down there, boys. Hut. Wayman. I think that was his real name, Wayman Strickland, but they call him Hut. He was a good guy too. There's a lot of guys I've met back from years, and I can tell you stories. Martinsville, met. And now I'm going on rants. I really should cut this off, I guess. And if any, invite people to come and chat with us if you want to chat. Frank, have you got a camera that you can come on and talk to us? Just chat. I can tell you a lot about a lot of NASCAR drivers I've met in the past. I can tell you some that've been in some stuff too. I wouldn't go in depth, but at least I wouldn't tell it on lie. I met the king. What a guy! Oh yeah, I've got pictures of me. Oh, okay, you don't have one. Okay, we'll do it another day. But we'll have a chat on here very, very soon, and we'll get a bunch of guys just private chat. We'll talk about racing. We'll do that. Race 15, unbelievable. Race, look at that. Race, yeah, 15 in the books. 6 to go. They're going to have to race to win it. You all have a great, great rest of your evening. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Congratulations, Tony Raines, on his first win. Bye-bye.